Hello guys, welcome to my channel.
Today in Android Learning Series, we will learn the authentication mechanism of Firebase. Regarding this, I have designed an activity in which I will write an email address here and password here, and I will click on register button. So this email and password will register at the Firebase, and then later on from the same email and password we click on the login button, so we will be able to log in application. So in this process I will make a two video. In first video I will show how to use a Google Assistant, this Google Firebase Assistant, for authentication purpose and to make your coding simple. So in a first part we will use the Firebase Assistant and the registration process. In second video I will show you how to log in and log out. So for this I have designed an activity in which I have these text field, edit text, and we having two buttons, and I have another activity also in which I have designed welcome to Firebase authenticated activity, one label and means text view and one log out button. So after successful login, this activity will open. So this is all about the screen. So you can design easily, because if you are reaching toward the Firebase authentication in Android and you have follow my all previous video, then you know how to design these activity. So let us start. So first of all you have to make a login here. So I have already login. So in the corner of this we have a authentication button. I am already login, but I sign out and sign in again, because it must, otherwise it generates some error. So I just sign in again with my account and give the password. Now login, and it is asking for permission. Now it will go to Firebase site, so I click on Firebase. Now I have these videos, so getting started on Firebase. So now I have to create a new project and start a process. So I will start this thing from here. So I go here and go to the Firebase Assistant, and this Firebase Assistant will come here and click on the authentication and click on email and password authentication. Now we have to connect this application, this Android Studio, with Firebase first, then we have to add the library. Sometime it generate error, but we see how to solve those error also. So I click on connect to Firebase. Now we are coming here. So now we can connect. This application is already created, so I can click on here also, I can click here also, you can create add a new project also. So already I have a project, so I am clicking here. In this project I will take. So after creating a project, then it will ask for connect. So if you connect, it automatically connect, but sometime it generate error also, just like this. Solution is that just click on this button and add the library which is required. So after this, now if you go there, it is automatically, you go there, now it is gone, and my application is also connected. This is connected. So sometime it generate error, so just click on the add library. Now application is connected. We have to make a coding. So making a coding, first of all we have to go for main activity. So in this main activity here, I have to declare, first of all, just follow the step, declare the variable or the object of this Firebase authentication, and it asks for enter the library. So click on enter library. Now you have to create an object of the Firebase instance. So copy and paste here. It will create the object of the Firebase instance. So object is created. Now it's saying overwrite a method on start and make the coding like this. These two lines we have to add. So copy these and just before closing a class, override a method on start, and put the coding here. You know that we have to again import the library, so Alt enter. Now this particular UI update UI method is not created so far, so we are going to create this method, and this method will use to shift toward the second activity, this welcome activity, if the authentication is right. So on start it will check if already login, then go to the second activity, or if the application is not already login, so we have not registered, we have not logged so far, then it will ask for login. So first of all we have to create a method public void update UI, and here we have to pass the object of Firebase user. Current user is the object name. Now what we will do here, we will check here if the object which we are getting here, current user, is not equal to null. Means if it is not null, that means some value is assigned, that means already authentication is done. Then we have to go for second activity, intent I new intent, then main activity dot class, and we put alt enter, and here we can say get application context and semicolon, and start the activity, start activity, and this is I. So you say if we are already login, okay, if we are already login, that means we are going to the already login user in activity 2. But if this is not null, means if it is null, that means we are not doing anything. We will open the login activity number 1. This activity will open. So we have done the first part of the coding. Now remaining part, that is for sign up a new user, means if we want to make a registration. So we have to copy this code. For that, what we have to do, first of all we have to import the edit text. Text is login and password, and we have to import button also. So button is also btn login and btn register. Okay, btn login and btn register. So just import the button library. Now we have to make object also, initialization. So login equal to find by view id r dot id dot txt email. So this should be converted to email also, because it is email, not a login email. Okay, so I'm just changing it to email. Now password find view by id r dot id dot txt password. Okay, now we are creating an object of button login button find view by id r dot id dot btn login. Next button btn register find view by id r dot id dot btn register. Okay, so these button have been initialized, or we have passed the object. Now we are making a coding of registration button. So here dot set on click listener new on click listener, just we are here now. So here on click of registration button, we do the registration process. For that, just copy and paste the whole code from here, the complete code from here, and paste here. Now we have to make some changes. So what kind of changes? Just see, I will make some changes also. So like this, first of all I have to import alt enter. I have to import this one also, Alt enter. I have to import this one also, Alt enter. Then I have to import toast also, so Alt enter. Now remove the all these code, nothing, we don't need all these things. Then remove this log also, nothing is required here. Now this also import, Alt enter. Here we have to change main activity dot this, first change. Here we have to change main activity dot this, second change. Now if authentication fail, okay, then we have to display some error. So what is the error that I'm displaying here? So string error equal to task, this task dot get exception dot get message. So this will return the error, whatever the error we have, it will return the error. So this is the error, that will we know what is the problem. Okay, so error will display here if there is some problem, and we are passing the null in a update UI function. So here we are passing null. So if null is there, so we are not going to next activity. Okay, we are going to the login activity. But if the user is successfully registered, then go to the next activity. Okay, so register and go to the next activity. Or we can also say you are successfully registered and does not allow to go into the next activity, but we are allowing here. We are allowing that if the somebody is registered, then go to the next activity, doesn't need to log in again. So here this is the email, so get text dot to string, and this is the password text field, get text dot to string. Okay, so now error is gone, done. So doesn't require this, just remove it. Okay, now error is gone. So we are ready here, but we have not the making the coding, we have not made the coding of login and logout right now. We have not making any coding, just we made the registration process. Okay, now try to start the program and see what happened. Now it take time for installation purpose. Now it is ready, so application is ready. Now we have to give, if I say here, if I give here email ID, so for that also one more thing we have to change. Here we have to go in authentication, and remember we have to go here and we have to allow the email and password authentication also from here. Okay, it's must. If we would not allow, if email and password, then it will generate error. There are some other method also, by phone number, by Google account, Google Games, Facebook, Twitter. You can use anything, whatever you, but the coding is different. We are making here coding for email and password. Now here the email which I will enter will register here. We will see. So I am giving here mail ID. So vipin.kumar@kite.edu, and I'm giving a password also. 12345 is a password, for example. If I say register, so it is saying is an invalid password, because you see, because this is less than 6 character, so we have to give more than 6 character. So I say kite 12345, kite 12345, remember. Now I put registration, click, registration is done. If I see here, refresh it, and I will see here there is a vipin.kumar and this IDs have been registered successfully. Okay, now login is not enabled so far, so we will do login also in next section. and registration is done because we have registered. One more ID we can test here. Okay. Something has happened in application. We run again. Try to run again. Here it's showing some kind of error. So let's see the what is the error. Error is that it is opening a main activity. We have here we have not passing it to the second activity is called welcome dot class. That is the problem. Okay, so it is passed to the second activity, not as one activity. Now again run, because we have already registered, so it will bypass the login screen and it will open the second screen. You see, welcome to the Firebase authentication activity, because we have registered already with the same email ID and password which you have shown here. This is given here by this ID. In next video I will show you how to log out this applications from this activity. I will start the next video, then I will click on the logout button, it will log out, then again I will register with different mail ID and I will log in with the existing login username and password. And password we know that kite12345. So for this video we have this much for registration purpose. In next video I will start from same state and we will do coding for login purpose. Till then, bye for next video. See you again.